I'm sorry, but I want to be an emperor. That's my process. I don't rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, white man, or white. Don't do it by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We want to see to despise one another. In this world there's room for everyone, and the earth is rich. We have to provide for everyone. What if life is really and beautiful, but we have lost the way? Greed has poisoned men's souls, and barricaded the world at hate. That reduced us in misery and bloodshed. We have freed, but we have shut ourselves in. With machinery that gives us abundance, have left us want. Our knowledge has made us cynical. Too much, we feel too little. What of machinery, more humanity, more tenderness. We need kindness and gentleness. Whatever these qualified life would be violent, or it would be lost. The playing of radio has brought us closer together. I don't know, my voice is rich, I mean, as the pen of the world. We are so pleased by the pen and win the children. People. For those who are going to hear me and say, when it was reasons upon us about the sin of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the worthy for humanity progress. Hate of men will pass, the dictators fly. The power will be taken for the people will be turned to the people. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes. Men who despise you, never slave you, regulate your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, what to feel, who they really underrate you and treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fire. Unto yourselves to these unnatural men, machine minds, and machine hearts. You're not machine, you are not cattle, you're men. To live with your beauty in your hearts. Don't hate you, only unloved hates. You love the unsexual. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. The king of the god with the man and the group of the man, every man in you are able the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You are people of the power. I will learn this. I'll put my own twist on it. I'll put my own twist on it. I'm sorry, but I'd want to be God. Gotta remember what he says. Gentile, black man and white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We want to hate and despise one another. It is a world where there's room for everyone, and the earth is rich, and can provide for everyone. Where life can be free and beautiful. We have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls and barricaded the world with hate. That's a good sentence. Augusta steps into misery and bloodshed. We have doubled the speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Independence has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical. Fucking things. Alright, see if I can do it now. If I can memorize everything he says. See if I remember it. I'm sorry, but I don't want to be an emperor of my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I'd relate to everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black, man, or white. We all want to live with one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, live by each other's misery. We don't want to hate or despise one another. In the world there's room for everyone and the earth is rich. We want to provide for everyone. Where life can be free and beautiful. We have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls and barricaded the world within. No, wait. What was that? Barricaded the world with hate. Greed has poisoned men's souls and has barricaded the world with hate, and goose steps us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. We've seen with abundance that have left us want. One knowledge has made us critical. Our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and we feel too little. More than machinery, we need more humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualifications, life would live in violence, and all would be lost. And the old pain of the radio had brought us close together. What was that? Just close together. The very nature of these inventions cried out for the goodness of the men, crying out to the universal brotherhood, the universal soul. That's a hell of a speech. The nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness of men, cries out for the universal brotherhood, the universal soul. You know now my voice is reaching millions throughout the world. Millions of despair men and women and little children. The tools of the system that makes men torture and the person and people. For those who can hear me and say, when they dream of the upon us about the power of the greed, the bitterness of men fear the world of human living progress. But the hate of the men will pass us, the dictators die, and the power that they took from the people will return to the people. And so long that them die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes. Men that despise you, that slave you, They'll regiment your lives and tell you what to do, what to think, what to feel. I'll tell you, guide you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fire. Don't do themselves to these unnatural men, machine minds, and machine hearts. We are not machines. You are not cattle. You are men. You don't live out of the humanity in your hearts. You don't hate. You only unloved hate. You love the unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery. Fight for liberty. And so the chapter within the men, not one man, not a group of men, but it's all men. You are the people. I reckon I can do that. That is sick. If I remember all of it, I can understand what he's saying. Or right, I'm ready. It's quite hard to remember what he's saying. I'm sorry, but I'd want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I'd want to rule or conquer anyone. I just want to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, and white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. Well, wait. This is what he said. Human beings are like that. Alright. He said, human beings are like that. Oh shit. They want to help each other. This is what you guys should do. Help each other around you. For each other's happiness. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. Remember that, yeah? We want to hate to inspire one another. In this world is room for everyone, and in the earth is rich. It can provide for everyone. When life is free and beautiful, we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with the hate, has crew steps into misery and bloodshed. We have to up to speed, but we have set ourselves in. The machinery of abundance has left us when we don't. Yeah? Yeah. You go now. No, I'll do it when you come back. You get one.
This is the point where you call that, the tree to the edge up in the corner. She wants some big ones logged off the tree.
Yeah, I'll do so.
And then you picked up from being Emerson's cheap there rather than go best spend.
Well, I'd rather you do our pick up for Friday instead of me spending a bomb down there. Just buy, just whatever you normally like. Buy them energy drinks for me, because I will be drinking that. But pick about, I don't know, how much are they for just two of them? You said 25p, didn't you?
No, all B&M, you go fucking 89p in B&M.
No, I thought you said they were cheaper.
No, that was pound stretchers.
Just pick me, I don't know.
Leave the phone, keep the phone by you, and I'll phone you and tell you how much they are. What about crisps and that?
Yeah, just pick up some Haribos and some crisps and stuff.
You really want to go munching fucking crisps and your teeth? Jellies with your teeth?
Huh? Just pick one pack up or two packs up. Right, we're gonna learn this, guys, today. We're gonna learn it. We're gonna be the first person to learn this shit. Right. Mind of humanity, more than kindness, we need kindness. Huh? No, I'll do it myself. I'm not shaking. I've got sugar problems. I shake a lot. Very shaky. Yeah? Okay. Huh? Yeah, if you wanna. It's only to take down there anyway. It's only to take down there anyway. No. I'm sorry. I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I just want to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, and white. You all want to live with one another. Human beings are like that. They want to identify each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world there's room for everyone, and the rich is rich. We provide for everyone. Our life will be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls and barricaded the world within it, and goose-stepped us in misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery of abundance has left us around. Well, knowledge has made cynical of heart and mind. We are doing too much and we feel too little. More the machinery, more the... Wait, what did you say about that? More what? Alright, I got him. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without this qualified, life will be violent, and order will be lost. When the plane of the radio that has brought us closer together, the nature of these crenchings cries out for goodness in the men, cries out for the universal brotherhood in the of us all. You know, my voice is reaching out millions throughout the world. Millions of despair men and women and little children. Ridiculous of the sights of make men torture and imprisonment innocent people. For the laws you can hear, I say. Who literally was down upon us in the passing of greed. The bitterness of men fear the way for human progress. But the hate of the men will pass, the dictators will lie. And the power they take from the people will return from the people. And so long as men die, liberty will perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes. Men, those despise you and enslave you, who recommend your lives, who do what they do, what they do, what they feel, who tell you and tie you, who treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fire. Wait, what? What did he say? Yourselves, today's found natural men. Ah, right. I got it. To yourselves, dear, these are natural men, machine minds, and machine hearts. You're not machines, you are not cattle, you are men. You have to live the humanity in your hearts. Oh my god. This is way too powerful shit. I gotta remember all this shit. What do you... Don't hate them, they unloved hates. You unloved the unnatural soldiers. Don't give out for slavery, fight for liberty. In the 7th chapter of the Luke was written, the kingdom of God is within the man, not man in a group of men, but in all men, in you. You and people have power. The power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You are people that have the power. That's very beautiful. Wait, that's hard. Ah. To make life free and beautiful, to make life one wonderful adventure. That's good. You are the people who have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make life a wonderful adventure. In the reign of democracy, let us peer to the power. Let us unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world. Give them a chance to work and to give you the future of their old age and security. The power of things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill the promise. They never will. They just believe themselves, but they will enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world. Do you all either natural barriers, or do you all either agreed with the native parents? Let us fight for a world of reason. World of science and progress will lead to all man's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite. Wow. I can't remember. I actually memorized all that. That's crazy. I got this now, all the way through to, how long? 4 minutes. Let's see if I could do it. Watch me make up, or... I don't want to be an emperor. That's my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I just want to help anyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man and white. We all help one another. Human beings are like that. You want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We want to debate and despise one another. Within this world there is room for everyone, and the earth is rich, and we want to provide for everyone. What if life could be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls. We had barricaded the world with hate. We have goose-stepped into misery and bloodshed. We have pronounced speed, but we have shut ourselves in. With the sheer weight of independence has left us with the want. Our knowledge has made us critical. Upon us out of kind. We think too much and we feel too little. More than machinery, more quantity, more than helpfulness. We need kindness and gentleness. We without these qualities, life will be violent, and all will be lost. Without playing noble ideals brought us closer together. The nature of these inventions cries out for the kindness of man, cries out for the universal brotherhood. You to us all. Even now, that race is ready to know millions throughout the world. Millions to be spared with men, women, and children. That's the bit I get stuck on. That's it. I got it. Victims of the system that make men torture and imprison innocent people. Those who can continue to, I say, or demonstrate upon us the passing of greed and bitterness. Wait, what? What do we do upon us with passing of greed? But the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. But the hate of the men will pass, and dictators will lie, and the power of the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes, men to despise you, enslave you, who recommend your lives, to tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who indict you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fire. Own to yourselves, these unnatural men, machine minds, and machine hearts. We are not machines, you are not cattle, you are men. You have to love the humanity in your hearts. You have to hate, you only love hates. Love to the natural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. Just have a chapter of Luke was written in the kingdom of God within the men, one man, but a group of men, but in all men, in you are the people of the power to create machines. Wait, what? The power... The people what? The power to create pure genes, the power to create happiness. You people have the power to make its life free and beautiful, and to make this world a wonderful adventure. In the democracy, let us choose the power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world. Let us world will give the man a chance to work with the future of an old age of security. The power of rich things, we which have risen power, but they lie. They don't fill the pill they promise. They will never will. I like this. I knew this very well. I like listening to her. We don't hate and despise one another. We don't want to despise another. For everyone in the world is rich. Is beautiful. We have lost our way. We've planned this world with hate. We've goose stepped up to misery and bloodshed. We have developed a steed, but we have shut ourselves in. So we feel too little. More than machinery, we need morality. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent and will be lost. We had pain and Peridio has brought us closer together. Want to revenge our happiness, not by episodes of misery. We do want to hate and despise one another. Though the world is room for everyone and the world is rich, we want to provide for everyone. A way where life can be free and beautiful. We have lost the way. He has poisoned young souls, has barricaded the world with hate, with the goose stepped in misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. We've seen him to give abundance, has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical. And we have been too much, and we feel too little. More than machinery, we need normality. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. And without these qualities, life will be violent, and all will be lost. When the old plane and radio has brought us closer together. I will learn this all. I swear to God, I will learn this at the end of this actual stream. All of it. I want to. I reckon this is sick. I'm trying to vaguely remember what he's saying. We will hate and despise one another. In the world, there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich. What did I keep saying? Wait, did he say the good earth is rich? And the good earth is rich. I can provide for everyone. My life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls and has barricaded the world with hate. As Goose stepped us into misery and bloodshed, we have proved speed, we have shut ourselves in. Machinery with abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical. We think too much and we feel too little. More than machinery, we need more humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualified, life will be violent and all will be lost. The airplane and the radio has brought us closer together. And the nature of these predictions cries out for the goodness of men, cries out for the universal brotherhood, the unity of us all. You know, my voice is reaching the millions throughout the world. The millions of despair, men, women, and little children. In terms of the system, mainstream torture, prison, innocent people. With Wait, what did you say? Oh, this is a good one. This is true. The hate of men will pass, and the dictators will die. The power they took from the people will return to the people. When so long as they men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes. Them who despise you, enslave you, and who recommend your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel. Diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fire. Unto yourselves to these unnatural men, machine minds, machine hearts. You're not machines, you are not cattle, you are men. You have to have the humanity in your hearts. Don't hate your own unloved hates. Yeah, remember that, right? Do you know what you just said? The unloved hates. Wow, you guys are spot on. True. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. Don't set a chapter to the kingdom of God within a man, or with a man out of a group of men. But it's an old man in you with the people of the power. You have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You are people of the power to create this life free and beautiful, to make life one wonderful adventure. In the name of democracy, let us all use the power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world. Let peace and world. We'll give the men a chance to work and we'll give you the future. Wait, what? Give it what? And a decent world that will give the men a chance to work and that give you the future and the old age of security. The proudest of these things, brutes will risen to power. They will lie. They will fulfill their promise. They will ill. They will take us free themselves and insane people. Let fight fulfill the promise. Let us fight to free the world to do all our natural brothers. This is true, it says. Bugger, I can't be asked. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with the natural barriers, and do away with the greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for the world of reason. The world of science and progress will lead to all man's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite. Let us all unite! I will learn all this, if I can remember it. I don't want to be an emperor. It's my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should look everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. You want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. You want to live... Wait. To live by... We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. Want to live with another. Human beings are like that. You want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We want to hate and despise one another. The world is room for everyone and the earth is rich. We want to provide for everyone. Where life can be free and beautiful. We have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls. Has barricaded the world with hate. Has goose-stepped in misery and bloodshed. We have speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives us abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical. Too much. We feel too little. Oh, the machinery. We need humanity. More than cleverness. We need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent and all will be lost. The old pain and video has brought us closer together. The nature of these adventures cries out for the goodness of men, cries out for the universal brotherhood. liberty will perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you and enslave you, who recommend your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel. Who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fire? Who to yourselves to these natural men? Machine men, with machine minds and machine hearts. You're not machines, you are not cattle, you are men. You have to love the unity in hearts. Don't hate, you only unloved hates. Loved the unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. In the 17th chapter of Luke is written, the kingdom of God but a man, not one man, no one group of men, but in all men, in you. To make this life be beautiful, and to make this life a wonderful adventure. Democracy. Let us make for the new world. Let us make the world, and build the mansions of men, and I would give you the future of no age or security. But from some of the things, Bruce will have risen to power, but they will lie. They will have fulfilled their promise. They will not will. They will just brave themselves and slave the people. Now, let us promise. Let us fight to free the world. Don't allow natural progress. Whatever women breed, unite parents. Listen to this.
We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way.
Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. We have really gives abundance has left us want. Our knowledge has been as criminal. We think too much, we feel too little. More machinery, we need morality. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without it, quality of life will be violent, and all will be lost. The airplane and the radios brought us closer together.
The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness in men, cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. Even now my voice is reaching millions throughout the world, millions of despairing men, women and children, victims of the system that makes men torture.
Imprisonment of the people. Those who can hear me say, upon us is passing of greed and bitterness of men, fear the way of human progress. The haters of men will pass, the dictators will die, and the power they take from the people will return from the people.
And so long as men die, liberty will never perish.
Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you and enslave you, who recommend your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, what to feel, who tell you and diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fire. Unto yourselves to these natural men, machine men with machine minds and machine hearts. You're not machines, you are not cattle, you are men. You have to love humanity in your hearts. Don't hate, you only love hates. You love your unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. In 7th chapter of the lake written, the kingdom of God within a man, not one man or a group of men, but all men in you. You are the people of the power to create machines, the power to create happiness.
You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. of democracy. Let us use that power. Let us all unite.
Let us fight for a new world.
A decent world that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of the things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie.
They don't fulfill
their promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance.
Let us fight for the world of reason. The world of science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite. I know that bit. The end bit's easy.
I don't want to be.
I gotta remember all of it from scratch. Because I like listening to this.
I don't want to rule or conquer anyone.
Yeah, not sure what you're doing. Black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. You want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We want to sit and despise one another. In this world there's room for everyone and on earth is rich. We want to provide for everyone. Where life can be free and beautiful. We have lost away. Greed has poisoned men's souls and barricaded the world with hate. Of screw steps in misery and bloodshed. We are left speed, but we have shut ourselves in. When the machinery of abundance has left us we want. Our knowledge has made us cynical. Between us out and lines. We want too much and we feel too little. With more than machinery, we need morality. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. We will the qualities, life will be violent, and all will be lost. The airplane and the radio has brought us closer together. But the nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness in men, cries out for the universal brotherhood. You to soul. You have now the voice reaching millions throughout the world. Millions of men and women and children. The influence of the system that make men torture, imprisonment innocent people. For those who can hear me and say, who these reaps upon us in passing of greed, the bruteness of men who fear the way of human progress. When the hate of men will pass, the dictators will die, and the power of it took from people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes. Men who despise you, enslave you, who recommend your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel. Who tells you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as color fire. You yourselves to these unnatural men. Machine men with machine minds, with machine hearts. We are not machines. You are not cattle. You are men. You are to love the humanity in your heart. Don't hate you only, and love hates. Oh, wow. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke is written, God is with the men, not one man, not a group of men, but in all men, in you are the people of power, the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You are people of power to make them free and beautiful, and to make life one wonderful adventure. In democracy, let us all use the power, all unite. Let us fight for a new world. World. Give man a chance to work, and they'll give you the. Wait. What did he say? But the parts of the thing. By the promise of the things, brutes have risen to power. They lie. They do not fulfill their promise. They will never will. Dictators free themselves, but enslave the people. Don't know. Wait. What was that word? Now let us fulfill the promise. Let us fight to free the world. Do not away with the spiritual barriers. Let's fight for the will of reason. The world of science and progress will lead to more man's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all I make my own one up. That was fucking loud. Oh, my days. trying to figure out how to get this up. Is that it? Yeah. I need to find a better one. I got him. You're gonna like this. I'm going to put my own twist on this. Give me 2 secs. I'll be back now. You're gonna like it, so I'm gonna come back. Right. Here we go. Alright. Hello guys, my name is Riser and today I'm going to be doing this thing. It's going to be pretty sick. You're going to listen to what I'm going to say. Most people don't like me, but I don't really care. But now, just listen. The world that we live in is a lovely place. There are trees, water, animals, and food. But us as humans, we have to survive for everything, or we die. But us as humans judge each other every single day. Doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter where you go. Everyone will always have their opinion on someone. Doesn't matter if you're famous, poor, or rich. Everyone has got an opinion on everything in this world. But us as people, we listen to them and understand them. But are we learning from them, or are they learning from us? We don't know how people work in this world. We just assume the things that we do. They assume the things that we got are stolen, or we don't work for our things. They see us streaming and judge us through the things that we do every single day. You live with your mum, you live with your dad, you ain't got a life, you ain't got a job, but they don't know who we are as people. All they see us as broadcasters on this system. But we are more stronger than they will ever be. They will always troll us and tell us what to do. If somebody does something bad, they will always make sure that they got their opinion about us. But we sit there, listen to them, and take in what they got to say. But when you think about it, these people are troubled in this life, troubled in this world. They don't know what to do with their lives. They don't know what to say. But because their life is so messed up and they don't know what to do with their lives, they think they can go in other people's broadcasts and other people's lives and destroy them as a person. No, it doesn't mean we're the bad people. We are the good people. We are the people that are sharing our lives with them. But when you think about it, they never will appear on screen like we do. We sit there and take their criticisms every single day. We listen to what they got to say to us, but they still judge us. When will this ever stop? When will this basically will come to a time they say to themselves, enough's enough? But they never will stop what they are doing. They will continue doing the same thing every single day. Wake up, troll people, disrespect them constantly because they don't know what else to do with their lives. But when you think about it, that is all they got in their life. Us broadcasting. This is what they wake up every morning to see. If we don't broadcast, then no one, absolutely no one at all. So when you think about it, we are more powerful than they'll ever be. They can report us, they can say whatever about us, but we will still be here, coming back stronger every single time. So it doesn't really matter what these people say to us. It doesn't matter what opinions they got, because at the end of the day, it's just words on screen. If we take offense to a certain comment that somebody says to us, we're weak. We know the kind of people should be broadcasting. We should be elsewhere doing other things. But we know these people will continually hate forever. And so all we gotta do is sit there, watch, and learn. And never forgive these people for the things that they say. Ever. If we do forgive them, they'll always come back with insults, disrespect, constantly. So where does that leave us as people? Nowhere. It's Friday I'm going. I thought it'd be today, but it's not. It's Friday. It's 100% Friday. Watch. I'm not joking. Yeah, you'll find out. I thought it'd be today, but it wasn't.
sorrow.
I don't want to be an
I don't want
emperor.
to be an emperor.
I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. Nice house, wasn't it? Do you like it, bro? I did say Tuesday, didn't I? It wasn't. To be fair, I did say Tuesday, but it wasn't. It was Friday. My bad. I'm trying to learn this. Speech by Chapman. It's really good. I'm enjoying it so far. Really am. Fucking bugs, honest to God. Go off. Ah, you bitch. There we go. I found it. Found it. I got it now. I'm sorry. I don't want to ruin Emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I'd just like to help one if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man or white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. Live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We want to hate or despise one another. In the world is room for everyone and the earth is rich. We can provide for everyone. Life can be free and beautiful. We have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls and barricaded the world with hate. The goose strapped us in misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. With machinery and abundance that has left us want. Our knowledge has made us cynical. Goodness, heart and kind. We have need too much and we feel too little. For more than machinery, we need more humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these loyalties, life will be violent, and all will be lost. We ain't playing on the radio have brought us closer together. Cries for goodness in men. Cries up for the universal brotherhood. Upon us with sin of greed, the bitterness of men, for fear the will of payment progress. Later the man will pass, the dictators will die, and the power from the people will return to the people. Do you know when he said that? Do you know when he said that the power again taken away from the people will return to the people? That's actually true. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes. Men who despise you and enslave you, who recommend your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel. Who will diet you and treat you like cattle, use you as cannon of fire. Hail to yourselves, these unnatural men, machine men, with their machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines. You are not cattle. You are men. You are the love of humanity in your hearts. Don't hate. You only loved hates. You're loved. You're natural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery. Fight for liberty. And so the chapter was written with God, but in a man. Not man, not a group of men, but in all men in you. Beautiful. I want to make that life a wonderful adventure. Well, I can't remember what he says, but I'm just quite stuck on that bit. What did he say? No, I didn't say food. No, wait, let me go back. Let me just listen to what he said. He didn't say food. Die. Liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes. Men who despise you, enslave you, who recommend your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel. Who will try to diet you and treat you like travel. No, it's no, I think he's saying fonder. He's saying fonder, not fonder. Yeah, fonder, not food. I didn't say food. I think he said fonder. I'm not sure. He's supposed to say cannon fire. I think he said meant to say fire, but he says fonder, doesn't he? Wait, what did you want to say? What to feel? Who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as fonder fire? Yeah, cannon fonder. It is fonder. Treat you like cattle. Use you as cannon fonder. Yeah, fonder. The power to create machines, the power to create happiness. To make life a wonderful adventure. Let us use the power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world. That a decent world will give men a chance to work, and that give the young. Wait, what? What do you say there? Old age and security. can't figure out what he's saying. But the promise of these things, brutes have risen power. They do not fulfill their promise. I got it. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They don't fulfill their promise. They never will. The dictators will lead themselves, but they will enslave the people. Now let us fulfill our promise. Let us fight to free the world. Do not all own actual barriers. Do not with greed, with hate and independence. Let us fight for a world of reason, and whatever the science and progress will lead all men happiness. Something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to practice it, because I want to do a YouTube video on it. Not this YouTube video, but an actual YouTube. Gameplay and shit. This is a stream today about me practicing it. I'm sure to be an emperor. I'm sorry, but I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I was willing to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black, man and white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We do want to debate and despise one another. The world has room for everyone, and the rich is rich. We provide for everyone. What way of life can be free and beautiful. We have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls and barricaded the world with hate, and the goose stepped into misery and bloodshed. We have produced speed, but we have shut ourselves in. With machinery in abundance and left us unwanted. Our knowledge has made us cynical, but in us heart and mind. We are doing too much and we feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualified, life will be violent and all be lost. Without playing on radio, it has brought us closer together. When the nature of these adventures cries out for the goodness in men, cries out for the universal brotherhood, the universal soul. Even now, my voice is reaching out millions throughout the world. Millions of spare men and women and children. Influence of the system between torture, imprisonment people. For those who can hear me, I say, when these will upon us with the blessing of the greed, the bitterness of men and fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, the dictators will die, and the power that they take from the people will return to the people. And so long as they die, liberty will perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes who despise you and save you, who recommend your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel. Who will tell you, diet you, treat you as cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Yeah, that was right. I did it. Yeah, well, I actually did it. Don't give these unnatural men, machine men with the machine minds for feeling hearts. You are not machines. You are not cattle. You are men. You have to love the humanity in your hearts. Don't hate. You only elf hates. You love to the unnatural soldiers. Don't fight for slavery. Fight for liberty. The 70th chapter of God within men, not one man, not a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, are the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You are people, the power to make life pretty and beautiful. That's the bit I'm getting stuck on all the time. I can't figure out what he's saying. can't be asked for that. I get the idea, though. Oh shit. What are we doing now, do I? This is a good song. Oh, my legs. Listen to this song. Well, you can't. I'll sing it for you. I'm standing in the station. I am waiting for a train to take me to the border. My loved one's far away. I watched a bunch of soldiers heading for the war. I can hardly even bear to see them go. Rolling through the countryside, tears are in my eyes. We're coming to the borderline. I'm ready with my life. In the early morning rain, I see her there, and I know I'll have to say goodbye again. Wait, what's that? A Spanish Train. That's a good song. That's a good song. Really good song. There was a Spanish train. There was a Spanish train that runs between Granada Civil and Old Seville. At dead at night, the whistle blows, and people see her. She's running still. And the rapture children back to sleep. Locked doors upstairs they creep, and for you said to the souls of the dead, that train, 1,000 deep. And the railway man kept dying, with his people by his side. His family were crying, knelt in bed before he dies. Above his head, it's waiting for the dead, the devil with a twinkle in his eye. When the world turned around, look what I found. This one's mine. And then the Lord himself appeared in a blinding flash of light. And said, the devil, get at the end of this night. The devil is grinned and he said, I believe I've sinned, but it's nobody to push me around. I've got you first so you can do your worst. It's going underground. But I'll never give you one more chance, said the devil with a smile. But don't throw away that stupid lance, it's not your style. Joker is his name, poker is his game, we play right here in the bed. And when we bet for the biggest stakes yet, the souls of the dead. And I say, look out, Lord is gonna win. The sun is down and night is riding in. That train is dead on time, many souls are on the line. Oh Lord, he's gonna win. With a railway man he tried the odds, and he dealt him a hand of 5. Oh Lord, he was playing hard, but train me had to dive. The devil he had 3 aces and a king and a lord. He was running for the straight. We had playing and a knight and a spades. All needed was the 8. When the lord he rolled a 1 card, but he drew the diamond 8. When the devil said to your son of God, I believe you've got a straight. But give me 1, for the time has come, so you could be the king of this place. Just soon to the 59, but the Lord didn't see what the devil did. He said, that suits me fine. I raise you high to 205 and forever put you into your sins. But the devil allowed to made you out. That's a good song, actually. I'm gonna do that for ages. What's this? Songbird. So poor and easy, as songbirds singing for me. I have no choice, only to listen, surrounded to a world and she will fly over the rainbow. She will walk in the fields of gold. And when she sings from the high walls of heaven, will the angels cry like me? Yeah, that's years old. I can't remember it. I can still remember that song. It's pretty sick. What's this one? Wait. A spaceman came travelling from a ship from afar. There was 20 years from time since his mission did start, and over the village he halted his craft, and hung in the sky like a star. Just like a star. He followed the light that came down to the shed, where the mother and child were lying there on a bed. A bright light of silver shone round his head, and he had a face of an angel. they were afraid. The stranger spoke, he said, do not fear. I've come from a planet a long way from here. I bring a message from mankind to you. And suddenly the sweetest music filled the air. That wasn't it. That was the music that filled the air. That song's shit anyway. What's this one? I'm lying here tonight, thinking of the days we've had, wondering if the world would be so beautiful if I had not looked into your eyes. How did you know that I've been waiting? Never knew the world would be so beautiful at all. Spending all the days dreaming of the nights we've had. Never knew the love would be a miracle. When I think of all the ones before. But how had I found you? I am flying. Never knew the love would be so beautiful to me. Never knew the love would be so beautiful to me. And as we dance to the rhythm that it's burning like a flame, and when you touch me I can hardly move. You take my breath away, give me all that I want to feel. Will we become as one? And then you take me to your happen of your heart. To no one will ever tell you you're the best thing there's ever been. You are so beautiful. So beautiful. I'm standing here tonight. Whoa, why did I pause? Tonight, thinking of the times we've had. Never knew that you would be so beautiful. From the day you came into my life, and how did I say you make me happy? Never knew that you would be so beautiful to me. Never knew that you would be so beautiful to me. So beautiful to me. So beautiful to me.
when she's getting around on it.
Do what?
Don't cut the edge. What was on there then?
This.
Go
Poker.
back.
That is poker.
I think you're saying naked woman on it.
No?
Are you sure?
It's poker.
She wants you to get around the cut off the tree. There's an edge cut down there. Do more. Because do you know that drill that I got? That new orange drill?
Yeah, you can even stream that.
Do you know the new orange drill?
Yeah.
It's a power share because I want to get a new works one which is a power share when there's money spot.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna... You guys, I gotta go for 5. I'll be back now, yeah? I gotta cut some edge. 2 hours.